Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marc Nicolas. I'm the founder of the Power Indicator, everyone. I've been a trader and investor just like you for the past 30 years. Started trading when I came in the US. When I was 21, 22 years old, I traded in prop firms called now funded accounts, and also worked for a small hedge fund called JP Capital. Everything that I'm going to show you, I trade real money daily. I invest. I am also an entrepreneur. I have equity in many companies. I used to do a lot of those multi-speakers in the past. So first, I want to thank David for inviting me. I have not partaken in such event for the past 7 years. I've gone on my own path, refining tools, automations. That's what I've done for the longest time of my life. Everybody work in automation and trading real money. So welcome to the world of the probability power indicator, patented indicator, unique indicators in the world. I will explain everybody how the screeners works. We have a 3-in-1 screener. We have a probability calculators in real time that calculates the probabilities for you. This business is all about probability from point A to point B so that you are patient to make good trades. And it's very important what I'm saying here. It's all about making good trades and good decisions, everybody. It's not over day trading, you know. So I will explain how the calculator works for long-term investing, day trading, and swing trading. I want also to point to everybody that are left in the room today, and I don't know how many are left, but I can tell you that I trade for real, everybody. And I think it's very important. There was a speaker earlier on that says, you know, I trade for real, show me the money, show me people that invest and put their money in their processes. And this is something that I do daily, everybody. This is what I've done since I was 22. I'm 52 now, still looking young, but still the time passes. And so this is about $250,000 of money that I deployed in retirement accounts. Those are, like you can see, retirement account, brokerage account, IRA accounts. And for last year, when they switched from Thinkorswim to Schwab, you know, which was the good period there, the October to the end of the year, we did $48,000 in profit. We did a 27% return. Now, let's be clear. This is not a promise you are going to achieve that. This is not a way for me to flex, but to press upon you, instead of impressing you, but to press upon you that the person you are listening to today is trading and investing his money and refining his tools and indicators for the past 20 years. This is what I've done. This is what I've been obsessed into, making our tool processes the best that they can be in the world and unique at that. Things that no one has, not a moving average, not a volume profile, not liquidation zones. There is a lot of stuff that we have refined with real money, blood and tears, and also my time in professional trading that has helped me refining those stuff, okay? Now, in addition to that, you know, the probability indicator, they help you solve a couple of questions. Number one, we solve the questions to trade or not to trade. Remember, our goal is to look for good trades. We don't want to overtrade and rack up commissions, because at the end of the year, your commissions will be 30 to 50% of your overall profit or losses. So it's terrible for traders, especially options trader and futures traders. Now, thank God, you don't have commissions on stocks, which in the old days, you used to have a very high percentage commissions on stocks. It solves the problem whether to trade a 50-50% edge. If your probability are 50-50, you have no edge. So it gives you a no trade zone. It's like a green light, red light, you know, an orange light when you drive that tells you, okay, it's a go, it's not a go, and you have to be patient. It helps you also be patient by keeping runners, because if you do have probability on your side, and I trade here publicly over $250,000 of those between cryptos and between day trading and between the retirement accounts, guys. It helps me be patient from point A to point B, and I will show you case studies that I've done today, yesterday, and the day before. Meaning 3 days in a row, I've traded with real money, the indicators on SPY options and Palantir options, stacking swing trading with 37 days to 100 days out to the 0 DT SPY, and you will see that for 3 days I've been green doing that. Okay, again, not a promise. You will. I'm very I have a lot of experience. I've done this since I'm 21. I'm 52, so it's 30 years in the making. Now, the tools will help you also to know where to enter and where to exit. It will help you to be patient, staying with the probabilities. One of the big problems we have in this business is this. You look at a chart, okay, so let's see if I can get a pen that works here at the top, change the color. And so this is your resistance. This is your support zone, right? All those are your probability top, your probability bottom. Most of us are going to like, okay, it's going here, I'm buying. You buy, it cross, recross, and then guess what? It takes your stop, forms a head. So now you start chasing it, second time, buy 2. And now it goes up and goes back down again, and it stops you again, you panic that it's going to make a new low. Now you are not going to buy the shoulder again. Most traders are going to be stopped here. Most traders are going to be stopped here, and they are done. And then you look at the charts, you close the computer, right? And here's the sad part that happens for all of us at one point or another of our trading career, right? Which is what? Then it flies. And then you come back 2 hours later and you are so upset and mad. Whether if you are here and you know you have a 66% to a 99% chance of success to stay here, and that the buy will eventually end up, you don't do as many emotional decisions, okay? So this is very key. Now, I do that with cryptos. I was showing publicly not long ago, I have a degenerated altcoin crypto account for about $10,000. The other one is for $27,000, where I have more blue chip cryptos on Coinbase. So roughly $37,000, $36,000. And this is growing daily by having positions that I explain, and I give price prediction in advance. So not after the fact in my YouTube channels, day trading zones and power indicators, okay? Which will give you the link later on. Those are our social medias. If you want to stay connected, those are free video, free price predictions that we do every week. Plus we have a weekly live stream that you can check on social media. Now, if you look at some of the account, one of my better account last year was a retirement account. We finished the year at 22.83%. Now, I want to point out on this, using the power indicators, when we use the probability power indicators, I have no leverage on this account, because a lot of those accounts are asset protection for asset protection purposes, meaning that they are federally protected, they are ERISA. You will learn that ERISA account, like your 401k or some are super protected in court, you know. So those plans have very strict guidelines where I cannot do options, I cannot do futures. So this 22.83% beats Warren Buffett by 2.83%, because Warren Buffett, best investor of all time, has accomplished 20% rate of return for the past 40 years. And this beats it by 2.3. And you see that some of them are beautiful entry. I'll show you some of the crazy entries that we made on Meta. This has been one of my best entry this year. I mean, we got a triple from 118 that we posted on TradingView. We got some really good entry. Coinbase, this has been also a great one for us. You can see here. So I'll show you the entry, the exit, the exact entry and exit, and what the power indicator was showing for me to do those nice rate of return. And of course, look, there is some losers, you know, you will have losers. Here you are, a loser on Walgreens, but at least I'm getting a nice dividend on Walgreens. And Walgreens is at the 22-year low right now, or 30-year low, and I'll show you later on. Now, for the people who don't know, perhaps what we've done all along and who we are, I am a father of 5 kids. There's 1 kid missing in those Christmas pictures. We have 4 boys and a girl. 2 boys works at KPMG now. 1 girl is studying to be a biomedical mechanical engineer. And this one, my son there too, is an ex-football player and is going to go in the military. Very proud. He's in the OOTC program at UGA and will go for 4 years in the US military. So very proud of the family that we have, the positive energy that we created, and the example set for our family. Okay, so the reason I show that is because, you know, now I'm a real person. Even though I was born and raised in Europe, in France, I live in Atlanta, and all our entire family lives, reside, work in the US. Okay, now, who I am, what I do, I've been trading and investing and doing systems and automations for 29 years. I started in a prop firm called Andover Trading in the old days. I had a Series 63, 55, and 7, then migrated to John Pitak's firm called JP Capital for 2 years. And then I have gone just like you guys for most of my life, developing automation since 2001. Then we started our research and analysis firm, Day Trading Zones, and developing indicators for eSignal and Ninja. And then we have started a probability power indicator, which are patented, trademarked, and also have copyrights on every tools that we have. They are working for TradingView, but they could be developed and worked with every platform. As a matter of fact, we welcome partners. We offer a very generous split with partners because we believe that those tools are going to help retail traders to make better decisions with better confidence, and they are visually extremely easy to understand, and I'll show you. Now, let's look at an example of one of the trades I was telling you, the Meta trade. So you can see in the screen that I bought Meta in November 2022, pretty much towards the bottom at 118, 5 shares. Then I added here at 206. Needless to tell you that as of today, Meta is 466 something. Like it's ridiculous. When I took that screenshot at the end of December, I had already 95% rate of return on the position. Now, how did the tool, the probability indicator, help me? So what I'm going to do today, because I know you guys are options traders, futures traders, but you got to be, I hope that you got to be a little bit like me, where I split the buckets. What do I mean by splitting the bucket? 80 to 90% of your money should be in long-term investing and asset accumulations with asset protections, tax efficiency, and income. You want your asset to provide you income, whether it's selling puts, whether it's selling covered calls, whether it's having real estate, whether it's owning a company. You want 80 to 90% of your asset to provide some type of an income generation, you know. And in the stock market, that would be selling puts, that would be selling covered calls, and that would be getting dividends. That's it. You have 3 sources of income with one asset. It's like owning a little house. If you're owning a real estate investor, this is your stock, and that stock gives you 3 rental checks: cover call, the selling puts, and the dividend. And so this is why I want, especially as I'm growing older, 52 now, and you see with the 5 kids, right? 5 kids that I went to college or still going to college, well, I want to be as smart as I can with wealth creation. Tax efficiency, Asset protection, asset that provides you income with LLC and trust. That's number one. That's your foundation. If you are serious about wealth, if you're not serious about wealth and you want to put everything in day trading, then there's nothing I can do for you guys, because I've been there and done that as a younger kid, all right? And it does not work. If you put everything in day trading, you will, it's not when, you will blow up everything, okay? So it's not if, but it's the when, okay? So now let's go to the probability power indicator. So, by the way, just before we do that, this is my account today, my small day trading account, and I made $3,715 day trading today, options, which I'll show you later on, and Palantir, so a position that I hold for the past few days, and Palantir was the best performing asset in the entire universe yesterday. This is my Thinkorswim account, Charles Schwab account now, soon, today, February 7, 4:14. So we'll look at those positions later on. You will see, and this is the options that I was playing today, which is the 395 put right there. Again, this color doesn't want to change for me. I don't know what, but this is the options that I have today, and I'll show you later on the entry and exit of the stuff. So let's go to the indicator. So the indicators that you're seeing, as I mentioned before, they are unique. I mean, this does not exist in the world. This design is a design right there where you have real-time probability here, you have real-time probability here for Coinbase, and the principle is quite easy. It's buy on blue at the bottom of the edge of blue and the bottom of the edge of the right calculator. So this is one line edge, this is the second line edge, and that's from a little box in your mind here, and this is a very high probability, close to 100% chance of making money when you buy anything around those bottom edges. Same principle when you go to the top edges, right? You start selling. You start selling, or you start reducing your long positions, or you start shorting. That's it. Buy on blue, sell on purple. And notice, as a matter of fact, that wherever you stand at the current price, there is a return on investment possible right now with a look-back period of 2 years to the edges of our intellectual property calculators. That's it. So at all time, you know what? Do I have a high probability at the bottom here? And what is the return on investment that I can expect here? Then, in addition to the probabilities, everybody, what you have at the top is a power trend box, which essentially shows you the net buyers and the net sellers in the market right now. So like right now, on Coinbase, I can see institutions are selling, major retail are buying, minor retail is selling. That forms an overall trend down for the day traders. For the long-term investors, same, down pressure, down pressure, down pressure. Meaning what? I don't have exactly the green light yet to go. The same way I had it before. I will show you that I had a beautiful signal on, this was one of my better trades last year, and I'll show you, and I still own Coinbase. I would rather, if you look at the indicators tells you, well, the best retracement area is going to be to the rule of third at the edge, which means what, by the way, the rule of third? We divide our boxes. We have divisions. You can divide them by 3, by 5, by 10, by 20, however you want for accuracy. My life work has been more into dividing by third, because quickly, if I buy at the lower third, I know I have a 66% chance of winning on blue. If I go in the middle of the gray, it's a 50-50. I don't have a true edge. If I buy towards the top of the gray, guess what? I have only a 33% chance of success. And you know, it's very interesting because everything we do as traders and investors is probabilities. And you want a map. When you go to Club Med in vacation, or you are going to go in Montana, or which state I love there that has all the national parks, Zion, Utah, right? If you're going to Utah, you need a map. You want to go at Zion, you want a map, you know, you want to do the narrows, you want to do all the good stuff, you need a map. And what the probability indicators does is give you entry, exit, and a map of being patient. From point A, buy on blue, sell on purple. Can I be a bit more clear? Buy on blue, at the edges here, sell on purple. Now, let me prove to you how beautiful the indicators are. And one of the things, if you do own TradingView or you have a license for TradingView, by the way, TradingView is the cheapest platform out there. There's a lot of platforms that I love, but the cheapest platform and the most easier to use for day trader and investors is bar none TradingView. In the old days, I used to pay $200, $250 a month on each signal, and now I spend $250 for the entire year on TradingView. So, and they also have a free version. They call that their basic chart, where you can even put our tools for free on their basic charts. I think the quotes are delayed, but you can have it for free. Now, let me show you. Buy on blue, sell on purple. Let's play the replay. Let's say, hey, let's see if that Frenchman is crazy. So we put back the replay of December 2022 at the bottom of the blue and see if it was actually the bottom of the blue. And look what it is. It was the bottom of the blue with 89% chance of buying, Coinbase at 45. $45. And that stock went to $190. Look, if I buy it now and I do a 10x replay, look, this was the absolute bottom. It touched the edges and boom, you can see the replay. That's the beauty of TradingView. There's no BS, you know, it is what it is. What are your probabilities showing? Notice that we started at 80-something%. Now, as we go up, as we form the inverse head and shoulder, you see that, guys? We form the inverse head and shoulders on the bottom, shoulder, head, shoulder on Coinbase. The probability on the buy are going down now at 110. Because now we went from 80% and we are chasing the probability at 17%, right? So you continue the replay and bam, it goes all the way to the 190 to the edges, all the way to the top, everybody. And this has happened to be one with Meta of my better trade of the year, guys. So now let me show you. It's not just me showing it to you, say, wow, this is interesting. This is different, right? It's not just that. It's, wow, how many educators, how many gurus have you seen that shows indicators, first of all, that are not unique, but second of all, that shows the proof of what they just showed after the fact? Well, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the Coinbase. Can everybody see? Give me a quick yes, no. I want to make sure you are engaged because this can change your life forever. Without BS promises, seeing is believing, trying our tools, you know, for 30 days can make you look at the entire way you trade, invest in a total different way forever. So this is very, very important, guys, that you're engaged. Now, look what I showed you. I showed you a 45. I waited for the safe entry on the higher low. I don't know why I cannot get the pen. Am I supposed to do something, David? Let's try again. But look here. So started buying here. Maybe can we change the color here? Boom, 10 shares, 65 this summer. Then 65, 78, 71, 74, 75 cost basis. And guess what? Look at the blended rate of return, 88. This thing went up to $190. Do you guys see, everyone? And that's the tool in action. Now, I have not even shown you the other one that I was show you that has been, and for full disclosure purposes, this was the best signal on the tools I got in the last 2 years was the Meta, which I bought here. You can see same concept here, 118 and 206, blended return 95. Last I took the screenshot was 316 for our retirement accounts, and it's 466 now. So, and yes, don't worry, I will show you day trading options because, as I showed you, I run with almost $3,000 plus profit for today on my own account, although it's not a promise because most day traders lose money. I've done this for a long time, but I'll show you how I use the tools and the indicators for swing trading, day trading, and even futures trading. Now, let's go back here. Meta. We're going to say, how the heck did he get the Meta 118? Which Meta is, as of today, in the probability power indicators, a $469 stock with an edge at 525, 540, with an 84% chance of selling off around this 540. So I know, see the map, I know the map already. I know that it's going to go up and up and up and up, break the 500, the round number, 538, 540, and boom, it's game over. Okay, I know. But look, I'm not going to fight it in my retirement account because look the signal here. Net buyers are still in place, right? Net buyers in place, institutional in place, major net buyers, sellers, retail volume, trend, all of this is in place. So this is very powerful because look, now you're like, Mark, you started buying in October, November 2022. What did you see? Let's look at the replay. Look again. Here goes the tools. A beautiful 94% chance of success of buying Meta, even at 135. I didn't even catch the bottom because that's a monthly chart. Let's refine that with a weekly chart, right? And you'll see, because I bought it at 118 on the way back up. So you are going to put here the replay and say, okay, 118 around November, December 22. He bought it here on the cross recross. 118, look, I bought it at 118, that's 119. It's perfect. What did that crazy Frenchman saw? 79% chance of success that I will be right by being patient. From one edge, buy on blue, sell on purple. Buy on blue, sell on purple. That's simple. So if you are a partner with us, it's very powerful and simple to explain to everybody. Buy on blue, point A, be patient, because the probability of a period of 3 years on your side, sell on purple or the edge here. This is the sell box here. And now I want to point something else that the tools are beautiful at. It tells me when I'm here buying, I know that all I have to do is wait because I will make at least 195% rate of return at one point. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. And then let's play the replay. I buy. This is where I bought, by the way. And then we let the calculator play itself. And now look at the top. Now I have another signal right there and right there and right there to buy more. Because the institution, the net buyers are coming at 177. So it looks like it's chasing because it's towards the purple. But as soon as it retraces above, boom, it's new highs. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Like this thing has gone 4 times the money. You know, it has not stopped from that bottom, buy on blue, and push it on the long-term calculator. It's just not stopped, everybody. And this, again, is not just talking as a 30-year trader, investor, and automation developer, someone who has developed, who's come with requirement, trading millions of dollars. It is someone that shows you, even like someone a speaker said later, show me something. It is right there. 10 shares invested, right? 10 shares invested. And that's it. The rest is history. There was $500 invested here. There was $1,000 invested here. and you made a full $1,500 rate of return when the screenshot took it. But now think about it. I have another $1,600 because it went another $160, $150, and I have 10 shares here. So I doubled the profit, right? Because as of today, look, if I get out of here, it's $469. So it's a beautiful thing. Now, Mark, what is the stuff on the left? It's called a screener. It's proprietary screeners that is connected to the edges of our two calculator, the probability premium, rule of third, and the long-term probability box that are patented, right? In many countries in the world. We got the design in the US TPO and trademark and copyrighted, right? Like I said, it's very unique. It's not your usual stuff. You are the first batch of people in the world, guys, that start saying this, because we have refined and refined for 18 months, and we are scaling with partners and people coming on board and loving this. Now, look at the scanners, part of the suite. You don't pay extra money. 3 scanners, 3-in-1 scanner, long-term investing, swing trading, day trading. You have 3 scanners in one. 3 scanners in one. So here is the process, right? How do I make those trades? I go from the scanner here. The scanner, I find my ideas. I refine the charts. Am I in close to the blue? Do I have high probability? And second, I want to know if I'm going counter trend to the net buyer, net seller in the market. That's it. If you do long-term investing and swing trading like this, you simplified your life, your stress level to 0. You really, really help your stress and the way you are going to think about wealth and create wealth. Now, it's not in and out with 0 DTE, which I do 0 DTE, but with very small amount. I use $1,000 to $5,000 to do 0 DTE. I'm not a degenerated gambler, because 0 DTE SPY, I can lose everything in 10 minutes, right? I am a wealth creator. I do it intelligently. I have learned with bruise, tears, and blood over the past 30 years to do it intelligently, everybody, right? So now, let's look at a couple of day trading. Oh, and by the way, all the process that I do works with crypto too. So I have my scanner for cryptos, right? And I do the same process with crypto again and again and again. So you're like, Mark, really? Cryptos? Yeah, crypto. Look here. Bitcoin, BTC, and you go to the BTC charts, Coinbase, when nobody wanted to look at Coinbase, and you're like, okay, Mark, what are your tools saying at Coinbase at Blue? Blue, $20,000. We already have the beginning of the double bottom. We were at 75% chance of buying. That's it. So you buy, you play the replay. It's not me. It's looking back what the tools would have done. And the tools would have given you $20,000 per Bitcoin to $20,000 to $30,000 a Bitcoin, since we were close to 48,000 at the high. And that's it. It's just a fact, everybody. When you play with the tools and do the replay, it's amazing. You know, it's amazing for everybody. So question from Jeff. We started our legacy tools from day trading zones, because that's what we've done, research and analysis and tools since 2010. That's what we do. This is my passion, in case you cannot hear the tone of my voice. Jeff asked, are you still using the day trading zone? So very good questions. When you pull the probability power indicators and you go to the gear and the settings, you have the all probability indicators. So if you want to see the institutional zones, boom, you put the institutional zones, which are some of the best support and resistance you'll find in the world, and they come. You have also major and minor zones for the day traders, you know, that we use. But otherwise, I always use those ones, you know, like if you use AMD, I've done very well on AMD, you know. This is what I use. I use, my basic setup is like this, but if I have to add one layer, Jeff, I use the institutional zone, those red dashes. because they are very, very powerful for re-entry. Okay. Now, if you day trade, right, Jeff, I would be, I don't know, let's say we pull the ES, right? And you pull the ES and you look at an ES chart, and we'll look at this because I did trade it today. As you've seen, I made about $3,000 today, you know, trading, well, I made 1,300 trading SPY and the swing trading using the probability power indicator on Palantir, right? So I've used them today. This is today's trades, by the way, right? I bought those here. You can still see the options. I bought the 395, the 495 calls at the open. See it kind of like loop around some of my zones. I'll show you when we look at the stuff. And then, so it looped and boom, it exploded. And this is, and by the way, I can show you here. You say, oh, yeah, you said that after the fact, showing the graph. No, look, this is one thing you learn with me. If I tell you, I tell you. So look, can everybody see the trade log? Give me a quick yes, no, everyone in the room. So look at the trade log now. And you'll see if that pen can work. Just been a pen. Look, 495s, 495 puts, 54 cents, $1.63. The call, sorry, $1.43. 495 call, $1.43. Now look here. I unload those calls. 273, 495 calls, 290, 495 calls, 258 to 46. Do you see how incredible this is helping me? It's not just me talking just for long-term investing. It's like even as a day trader of options, the rate of return on small amounts here has helped me tremendously. Of course, I do that for almost 30 years. So I have a lot of experience, guys. But it all comes back to one thing and one thing only that I use personally myself, right? Is this, you know, the probability power indicators right there. And you can see, by the way, my setup for day trading here, right? So I'll go back to 5 charts. You can see I have the 10-year ZN. I have the VIX setup. I have the, what is this? The DXY, the Dixie, the DAR, because risk on, risk off. Then I have the ES futures, and I have my SPY. So Mark, you're like, Mark, what did you see? Well, I'll show you what I see, why I got long this morning. From blue to purple. I know it looks silly. It sounds stupid, but it works. It works because this has been refined for over 20 years, people. With blood, tears, millions of dollars of trading. This is one of those instances where it's very rare that someone shows you indicators that have been refined. Not with back testing, you hear all the time indicators. Oh, I run 100 occurrences and this, and I win 70% of the time and 30% of the time. Guys, I don't even know what back testing is. I've traded real money my entire life. And this is the tools that come out of years and years and years. Thousands of lines of codes. You know, 4 programmers over the last 14 years have refined and helped me put my vision, including a lead Apple developer. This will change the world. If we have the right partners, this will change the world. This will change the way traders trade all over the world and stop making stupid trades and decisions that are better. Be patient from point A, buy on blue, sell on purple, buy when you have the probability on your side. See, at the end of the day, you have a 92% chance of a retracement on the ES at 5,020, 93% chance. Would that be helpful if you are an ES trader, on an options trader? Well, you bet it is. And again, it's not someone talking into a multi-speaker event. And this is why I'm grateful that David invited me. It's someone that shows you right there. He does it. It's like, holy shit, he does it with his real money. Like he doesn't just speak about it, he does it, right? So I'll show you a case study also. 2 days ago, we did 2 times our money. I did a video yesterday on the power indicator YouTube video. You can watch it along our Palantir swing trading, right? But this is going to be really helpful. So let me show you a case study with charts and everything that has happened for us in the past few days, okay? So let's go back to the PowerPoint. We talked about Meta, Coinbase. By the way, I did the same on AT&T for dividend. I was long AT&T for 18 months, where the entire stock market was down. I was collecting dividend like a bond, okay? Because those indicators truly gives you the edge. They really solve the question to trade or not to trade, I told you earlier. When not to trade if you had a 50% probability. Help with indecisions. And by the way, I'm doing a training this Friday. If you join us with the free trial, I put something very special for David's community. We don't offer free trial, by the way, with this. What we do is offer a 30-day risk-free commitment on our website, money back guarantee, but we don't offer free trial. I put a free trial for David that we'll share with you at the end of the presentation. Now, I wanted to just share one more thing with you guys. The visual is amazing. But what happens if you're out of your computer? TradingView allows you to have the tools on. I can have the same visual on my iPhone. That's number one. So this is beautiful because I have them on my iPhone. Number two, everyone, not only do I have them in my iPhone, but I can set up the alerts. So here, look, click here, set up an alert, and I can set up the age of the calculator. Remember, buy on blue, sell on purple. You can go here and set up the alert. So you say, okay, premium box alert, high boundaries, or the low boundaries, or both. You know, if you love Coinbase, you want to know when it hits the top, you want to know when it hits the bottom. You say, okay, alert me every minute, once per minute, create the alert, boom, it's over. Boom, over, you have an alert. And then I create alerts like that every day, so I have the sound. Next thing too is I can create alerts based on the institutional short-term trend turning around. So I go here, and again, I choose the power indicator tools that I'm going to set up the alert. So now I can go, yeah, you see, I just got an alert with you guys. So now I can go here, and I can say, okay, probability power indicator blue purple. I can have the premium box. I can have the trend box. Here's the trend box. And then I can set up the trend box. Each time the trend box changes, I can say, do I want the long-term trend box or the short-term? Well, I like short-term and long-term. You can set it up here. The alert now, the alert here. You can set up the expiration when the alert, right? And you create alert. So not only do you have the visual, but you have also the audio of the alert of those unique worldwide TradingView tools that are patented, unique design that no one has in the world, okay, period. Because this is my life work here, guys, over 20 years of working and coding, right? So now I wanted to show you a case study because everybody is like, okay, this is great. You've done some day trading. You've done some swing trading. But those are big accounts. Well, it's not big accounts. By the way, the $3,000 today, as you can see, this trade where I made 1,500, you can see it's not a lot of big accounts. I'm getting here 10 contract at of the 495 at $1.43. It's $1,400. It's not a huge amount of commitment here, $1,400. But look where I sell it. I sell it later on here. Yeah, I sell the 490s here, 258, 256. That's $1,000 that you make here. It's almost a point plus, right? On the exit, right? So it's, and that's here the option, by the way, this one that I took today, right? That's so the 495 on the left, it's the option chart on the right using the probability power indicator. Now, let me show you a case study that I did 2 days ago. People ask me about that case study. So let me show it to you. So before we do that, I want to share a couple of things that can change your trading, whether you use our tools. I mean, there's nothing to lose, everything to gain to try our tools for the next 10 days. It's free. And I have a free training. If you think that I can help you, I'm doing a free training Friday and next Tuesday for you to help you master the tools. That's why I'm giving you those 10 days to set up the tools, master the tools, and be up and running without getting charged down. So now, and this is because I'm confident this is going to change everything that you do going forward. You know, without false promises, I cannot promise anything. All I can do is do my best to help you drink the water, but I cannot punch your face to come and see the water, the beautiful water that is the probability power indicator. Now, trading is very hard. This is why I do the bucket that I was showing and segregating my account. I don't trade more than 2 hours a day. That's it. I come in around 9, 8:30, and I'm done by 10:30. Now, and by the way, it's not me just saying that to you. It's right there. It's black and white. It's like, oh, the guy talks a lot. No, the guy does it. Look, he got here. He buys those 495 that I was telling you are 163 here. He buys those 495s at 143. The guy is done. 10:35. So, right? I make my $1,000, $1,500, I was done. The rest on Palantir is the swing trading. And I love swing trading, by the way. It's less stressful than doing the SPY trades. Now, I'm going to help you because you need to understand, even if someone gives you the best tools in the world, it's still, and this is where I will help you for free, guys. Stuff that we used to charge $10,000, $5,000, like stuff that I learned for the past 30 years. You still need to know your matrix. You still need to be a professional trader, meaning what? Well, no matter what type of trading you need to know how many trades have you done for the day? How many winning trades did you get? How many losing trades did you get? What's your average winning trade? What's your average losing trade? You know, if you use futures, like I do also some MES and futures, can you see how your profit curve has changed for the day? What's your winning ratio or your losing ratio? So this is a business, guys. And be careful to not treat it as such, because if you treat it as a video game, the next thing you'll do is blow up. I'm telling you, you will blow up. This is a business. It's no different than starting a business. The difference is it's very deceptive because you start from home. You click a few buttons, but it's some of the hardest business you'll ever get. But if you are good at this business, it is the fastest place where you can make $1,000, and this is the fastest place where you can lose $1,000. I don't know, me personally, at 52 years old, where I can get out, right, and get a job that is going to give me the money that we've made today. I just like $3,700. I don't really know where I'm going to get that type of money, right? I don't know where. You know, it would take a lot of hustle and bustle for me to make $3,700 in a day, guys, right? So, know your matrix as a professional trader. Last but not least, be aware of what I'm telling you here, guys. I'm giving you gold here. Remember, if you lose 50% of your account in a day, and that happens all the time trading the 0 DTE options, you will need 100% return on the next trades, and the next trades to come back at break even. It's very difficult. So trading is very deceptive because you lose 30%, now you'll need 43%. You lose 50%, you need 100%. You lose 70% of your account, you need 233% just to come back at break even. Next, principles that have saved my life. Do not start with huge sizes. I will help you in the free sessions, the people that are active in our VIP group of users of the tools. I will help you understanding how you scale in, how you scale out properly so that you don't blow up. Because see here, the guy who has a big size, he has a steep curve, and he takes a lot of time to come back at break even with a lot of stress. The guy that starts with a small size and see if it works or not is the one that comes back the first, and then you can scale. And I'll show you exactly my scaling methods when you are a user of our probability power indicators. Next, that is very helpful, is understanding that I don't take any trades that are 3-to-1 ratio. If I don't see in my trade, even in my options trading and my SPY trading, 3-to-1 ratio like this morning, I do not take the trade. Why? Because my calculation, my experience over the years shows me that a 2-to-1 ratio, which is what most traders do, will lead only to a break-even situation. Break-even situation, guys. That sucks. Break-even situation. You're like all day long, I want a 2-to-1. I want a 2-to-1. And then it's a break-even. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your life. I have 5 kids. As I've showed you, I don't have time to waste life and time. Okay? So 3-to-1 ratio. Now, Mark, how do you do that? This is where the tools are beautiful, guys. This is where the tools are just beautiful. I come back to the tools here. This is how I set up my 3-to-1 ratio. Look, now I put alerts at the boundary premium on the ES. It keeps on ringing. So look, you come back here and say, Mark, how did you structure today, even today, a 3-to-1 ratio on the SPY? Very simple. Blue to purple. Blue to purple, continuation of the purple. So I look today, and I look today for this division of fair to hold around. This is a weekly chart. It's not going to be helpful. Let's put 15, even a 5-minute chart. It's going to be more helpful with the daily boxes. So I need to delete this alert, guys, because I put this alert for you, but now it's going to bother us all evening. So delete and delete. So look here. Blue, purple, blue, purple. It's how I structure my day, and that's how I trade. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. we're on blue yesterday. So I know those higher lows here as a continuation of the pattern. Blue, purple, blue, purple. Look at the structure. I come this morning, and I'm lucky because I was early. So I start and look here towards 6 a.m. and I'm like, this is going to hold. You see this yellow line? It's called our power opens. Our power opens are part of the suite, the probability power indicator suite. Is very, very powerful. And the rule I'll show you on Friday is if we stay for the day above that yellow line, it's a positive tone. Below that yellow line, negative tone. We hold the yellow line here, the yellow line. It's a structure higher low for the day. And that's it. So I know I'm looking at the edge here coming to the day this morning. And I'm like, wow, this is awesome. So what happened? So we start the day around this 495, 494. Well, 494 is there, close to the bottom of this calculator on the right. And I'm targeting the edge of this calculator here and the edge here. So look at the pen. And now you understand everything. This is my target edge. This is my target edge. Somewhere in that box, I want to sell. Now I come in the morning, my institutional zone, and this edge, the bottom of the gray, becomes my buy edge. Buy edge, sell edge. And when you master the tools, that's it. Boom. This is what I did. I came in. I had also here, look, net buyer, net seller on the power trend, whether it's the day trading signals, the long term, the market is telling me, the probability power indicators are telling you, buy, 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 buy. And I buy, and boom, we made $3,000 between Palantir and SPY for the past few days doing that. That's it. Now, let me show you a case study because people are, oh, but it's today is showing us his best. First of all, I didn't expect it coming with profit today. You know, you don't never know how the day goes, you know. And by the way, everybody's showing you slide for the past 3 days. Well, I'm showing you real results. You can see at the top left, Friday, February 7, 4:53 p.m. Now, let's go to the case study I wanted to show you. and then we'll wrap it up. So 2 days ago, I made a case study on the Power Indicator channel that I got this SPY0DT. Same idea. You can see my entry. I got here, got out one here, got out one here, got out one here. Those are the 4 targets of going out. Again, by the way, I was down before 10:30. So again, I'm in and out and go enjoy my life. Okay? Now, the reason I wanted to show you this case study from Tuesday, yesterday or the day before, and you can watch my power indicator because yesterday I was crushing Palantir as well. A lot of Palantir. It is here. So I made $875 on that trade on Monday with very, very small leverage, people. Very, very small leverage. I don't know if I can show you a little bit bigger the entry and the exit. And then we'll wrap it up because David is going to get me out of here and kick me out. And here we go. So you can see same concept, right? Same concept using the probability power indicator. Started buying the 493 puts here, but look at the small amount of money. 5 contracts at 99 cents. That's a $500. That's $86, $82, $76, $104, $110. So roughly $985. And I do $875. It's almost a double. It's a very small outlay because this is what you should do for stuff that have a high risk. I like asymmetrical risk. Small amounts at risk for big profit. That's called an asymmetrical risk. And I do the same in crypto, by the way. I love looking with the tools for crypto projects that have asymmetrical risk, 50 cents, 70 cents, $1.40, that I know can do a 3-to-1 ratio, right? So everybody, I hope it was helpful. I share a lot of golden nuggets with you today. And if you attend our event for the users on Friday and next Tuesday for free, in addition to get the tools for peanuts, we have a special going on for $49.99 that David will show you. I do not have this special up and running. It will end on Sunday. But in addition to that, you have, I think, for the next 2 days, the special for David. We do not offer free trial on our stuff, guys. And David asked me to do something special for his community. And we decided to give the entire community a special. Okay, so the special is as follows. And David can help us put it up if he wants. I don't have the link, by the way. So it's really David in charge of that. Let me see.
Yeah, I just posted it in the chat.
Okay, cool. So let me show you here. And by the way, that trade I just showed you, same concept. Purple to blue, blue to purple. This is why I was buying the 493 calls and I was crushing it with the 493 calls. That's the trade. And you can watch the video for more detail about that trade that I posted yesterday on the power indicators, okay? But yeah, that was really a cool trade on that. And the special is there. He posted the trade. So we do not offer usually a $0 trial, but we, for the community and the event, I had not done any event for the past 7 years, guys, for real. You can get them absolutely free. Get in, put your credit card, join us Friday for the free event, join us next Tuesday, only for the people who are committing at least to learn more about the tools, and then take advantage of the special for the year because it will end up on Sunday, guys. Our price will end up on Sunday for the yearly licenses. The platform that we use is TradingView. TradingView, very easy. You know, it's one of the cheapest platform. I used to, like I said, use eSignal at $200 a month, $250 a month. Now it's $250 a year with TradingView. And they also have a free basic chart that you can download, use, go on our YouTube channel, look at any video, look in the descriptions. There is a discount for the, joining TradingView. Join TradingView, use our partner link, and they'll give you a special after your first month to join us. via the partner link. And they have I think they have a one shot for free thing that you can get with delayed data. But look, TradingView is one of the easiest platforms. We will develop our tools in other platforms because we own the intellectual property. We have an attorney, Steve, that works on staff almost every week for us. You know, he goes after copycats, he forces royalties and licensing. We welcome partners. We pay very generous lifetime commissions. Go on our website, look at the partner program. We would love you to join us so that you can spread not only beautiful tools and effective tools to your community, but you can make a lifetime income immediately as a partner or as a user. Even if you're a user and you recommend the tools to your entire family, you would gain 33% commission lifetime for the life of the user. I hope it was helpful, everybody. I tried to give you stuff that are helpful. You know, I've done this business for a long, long time, in case you have not seen and hear yet. And I am looking forward to helping you guys in the ecosystem. Again, follow the link that David has given you.